Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here, continuing our Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013 Revenge Campaign playthrough series. We are now on Jace, and this is probably going to be a quick video, meaning that I only plan to play one game. I'm just going to do a game against Jace here. This is his mill deck, and I'm just going to go with the green deck again. I'm just going to play this deck, just because. No particular reason. Alright, here we go, Jace Cinematic. Ooh. Awfully frightening. Some information about Jace, feel free to pause if you would like to read these things. I will not. And let's hop right into the game. Alright, opening hand, let's go Daddy. Yeah, not bad. I'm gonna keep it. I get to play first. The reason I'm keeping it is because I do get this turn 2 3/2 trample here. And given that Jace is going to try to mill me as fast as humanly possible, I would like to try to whittle him down to 0 HP as fast as humanly possible. So having my turn 2 available. He opens up with the Jace's Phantasm. It's a 1/1 flying. However, when I get 10 or more cards in my graveyard, which I will have eventually, it gets +4/+4. So that's gonna get pretty scary pretty quick. Luckily for me, I do have a turn 2 drop. Well, actually a lot of times in this deck, you don't even get a turn 2. So, the fact that I put 4 of these guys in the deck just for that kind of reason. Give it some sort of acceleration. Really would love if this deck had Llanowar Elves as well. Those MTG players will know what I speak of. Jace swings for 1, and actually let's see if he's got a bounce back in his hand. It might bring my 3/2 back to my hand. No, he does play a Howling Mine, however. Howling Mine means that we both draw an extra card at the beginning of our turn. So, good for me. It's bad that, because I'm milling myself faster, but it's good that I'm filling stuff up here. And I'm actually this is gonna be twofold here. First, I'm gonna drop him into play. Now I'll just Prey Upon first, whatever. Prey Upon, kill his 1/1 with my 3/2, knowing that that eventually is going to be a lot bigger. And then we play Nature's Lore, which we just drew into. Search my library for a force card and put it into play. Help accelerate things for myself a little bit. And actually, I'm sorry, let me show you my hand because I haven't yet. So I've got this 3/3 hexproof. Hexproof means it cannot be targeted. So he can't bounce it, he can't damage it. Not that the blue deck has any damage, but that's what hexproof means. Next up, we've got the Sentinel Spider 4/4 Vigilance Reach. Vigilance means it does not tap when it attacks, and Reach means that it can block creatures with flying. And then lastly, we have got the Kalani Hydra. It does cost 2, 4, 6, 8 to play. However, it costs 1 green less for each green creature that I control. So, the more green creatures I get in play, the less expensive it is. And we swing for 3. Bringing Jace down to 17. I'm actually really happy and feeling pretty confident with this start. What has he just thrown down though? If your opponent searches his or her library, okay. So because I search my library for a force card, he gets to play this without paying its casting cost, and it's taking the top 13 cards in my library and tossing it into my graveyard. So, I mean, good for me that I got rid of that 1/1, because otherwise I would have just turned into a 4/4, a 5/5. So good thing I got rid of that Phantasm when I did. Yeah, because otherwise that would have been awful. Alright, Jace, turn 3. Got anything here? There you go. Gonna play another Howling Mine. Ooh. I am very happy with that. Now I'm down to 37 cards, so I gotta start hitting him hard, you know? Let's take a look at what we've got here. We just drew into another Nature's Lore. I can play him, which would give me 4 life. It's a 4/4 creature. I can throw him in play. The 4 life doesn't really help me, but the fact that it's a 4/4 is what I'm kind of looking forward to. And we also have this one. So I've got 5 mana. Could play this as well. Lightning Greaves, as you can see here. Equipped creature has Shroud and Haste. So the good thing with that, the Shroud obviously means he can't bounce it back to my hand, but the Haste means that I can turn 1 attack with something if I throw this down first. But none of that's really gonna work yet. What I am going to do though, I'm gonna do this first. So it's going to tap 2, but I get a forest in play that's going to leave me with 4 mana untapped. Which means that I can still play these 2. And I'm going to go with the 4/4. And then we swing for 3 again, which will bring him down to 14. Jace, you going down, boy. Boy. Yeah, this is alright. Alright, so, let's see here. I'm at 33 cards, though, so it's getting scary. What does he throw in play? Tap all creatures. They don't untap during my next untap step. So this means I cannot attack next turn because these creatures are now not untapping. So I've got another turn with which to play here. I can throw the 8/8 trample in play. What I kind of want to do, though, all right, we're going to do this. We're going to Nature's Lore first. We'll have 6 mana. And then I'm going to get him in play. And take a look at this, guys. This worked out good. And then the Lightning Greaves. So my idea here, you'd say, why wouldn't you play this force? I am just going to play him next turn and then throw the Lightning Greaves on him to give him haste so that he can attack. But also, the great thing is that because I worked that out the way that I did, I can now equip him and attack with him. So I went from doing no damage this turn to, at the very least, swinging for 3. And then next turn, barring he doesn't bounce everything, I may win the game. So we'll see what happens. This is gonna be a very quick video. Yeah, and I'm gonna apologize. I'm not gonna be able to do 2 today. I'm just very tight on time. But in future videos, I'll try to maintain the 2 duels per video. Okay, what is this? Star. Power and toughness equals the number of cards in his hand. He has got 6, so it's a 6/6 flying. When it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. All right, so he's got 6/6 flying. That is not going to be enough for him to win the game, though, because he is coming into play. And he is going to have haste. And we can just prey upon. This is perfect, wow. All right, so a couple things gonna happen here. We throw him into play. And then we equip him, giving him haste. And then we throw down a prey upon. Whoa! Oh, because of, darn it. Cancel. All right, ready? Let's change this around for a second here. Gonna switch that to him. Then we're gonna prey upon. There we go. I could have sworn, oh, Shroud, I'm sorry. He had Shroud, okay, there we go. All right, so, gonna do the prey upon first. And then after that, we're gonna switch this up. There we go. Just a order of operations deal there, that's all. And then we attack for the win. Well, guys, there it is. Jace defeated on Planeswalker difficulty in Revenge Campaign. Nice and quick here. Looks like the green deck won pretty handedly. And there you go. That is that. And lastly, I will again apologize for the briefness of this video. It's just a matter of the time that I have available to make content today is pretty slim. Friday Night Magic, something I do want to start going to. Look that up. If you're interested in the actual card game, look up Friday Night Magic. I guarantee lots of people will have card shops in their area that do this. Great way to, you know, have some booster drafts, play some games with some friends, lots of fun. And with that victory of Jace over Jace, we have unlocked the next tier in the Revenge Campaign, which is Alara. And then when we return, we'll be facing Nephorox and Ajani. Thanks again for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Tune in for more Magic the Gathering in the future. If you like the content, please subscribe. And as always, keep watching and keep owning.